I'm Joe Woodhouse, this is Family Wealth 101. For the second year in a row, Abu Dhabi has been voted the safest city in the world. And it's no surprise, in the place I've called home for the past 8.5 years, I can honestly say I've never felt threatened. I was brought up in Sheffield, the Steel City, home of the Arctic Monkeys, Stainless Steel, bread cakes, Henderson's Relish, bread and dripping, and the most famous northerner and finest actor of our time, Sean Bean, or our Sean. Fun fact, we're actually cousins. Well, second cousins. Well, my granddad and his mum were cousins. Does that make us related? I was taught from a young age to always have my wits about me, and really that means to assume the worst. Crossing the road when you see a group of teenagers on a street corner, putting your wallet in your front pocket so you can't get pickpocketed. When you go on holiday, asking the neighbours to come round and turn the lights on every night so someone thinks you're home. Setting your intruder alarm when you leave the house. I challenge anyone in Abu Dhabi to comment below if they've actually got an intruder alarm. If anyone comes forward and can provide proof, I'll do my next video dressed as a clown. That is how confident I am. Now look, I'm not saying I grew up in a ghetto, but for me it would be streetwise, and it was the norm. In Abu Dhabi, I've not had a house key for the last 4 years. My front door is always open. I very rarely lock my car, to the point where I wouldn't bat an eyelid to go in a shop or a supermarket and leave my car running outside with the key in the ignition. Where else in the world do people actually worry about it being too safe? That the kids, particularly teenagers, are too naive, that they're wrapped in this cocoon, and parents are actually worried about integrating them back into the real world before they go to uni and they've not got mummy and daddy to hold the hand anymore. Now, I'm not saying there's zero crime in Abu Dhabi, but it's very, very rare, to the point where if anything gets stolen or goes missing, it's all over the Facebook forums like it's this huge deal. What if back home your neighbours in England had the shed broken into? It's not nice, but it's one of them things. You may not agree with everything that goes off in Abu Dhabi, neither do I, but you can't argue that it's not safe. Where else in the world do you hear stories about people going into the bank and withdrawing large sums of cash? And I mean large sums of cash. Leaving it in a taxi, but then it actually getting returned to the owner. Not back in Blighty, you don't. And just for your interest, after Abu Dhabi, the remaining top 9 cities in this order are Doha, Osaka, Singapore, Basel, Quebec City, Tokyo, Bern, Munich and Irvine in the USA, which I'm glad about because number 11 is a city in Turkey whose name I can't pronounce. So what I'm trying to say is, Abu Dhabi is a great place to live and to raise a family. It's welcoming, it's safe, it's secure, and I for one am proud to call it home. And I cannot wait to introduce my newborn babies to more of the city once it cools down a bit. I'm Joe Woodhouse and this is Family Wealth 101.